Hi everyone, Raphaël from Cybergun. Today I'm going to show you some new things that we have on our booth at IWA 2022. So let's take a look on our new Glock 17 Gen 4, which is quite special because it had been designed, made and assembled for the slide in France in our fabric near Paris. So we are quite proud to be able to release something with a specific pieces. Here's the slide made in France. So it has been released at the end of 2021 with a special packaging right here. The other big new is the Glock 17 Gen 5, which is the latest Glock 17 which has been released on the market. We have also the version of the French Army right here, which is a dual-tone version and which is used by the French Army since 2021. So it's pretty great to have the new gun of the French Army less than 1 year after. At the SHOT Show I have shown you the new Kinex TP9 Elite Combat. So for the release, which will come at the beginning of April, you will have a limited edition of 120 pieces, which will come like that in a big box with Kinex logo. Inside you will have a Kinex shirt, the posters, the manual of the gun, of course, the first certificate of authenticity, and the second one explaining which is in the box. Two patches, one from Kinex and one from Cybergun, and the official box from Kinex. And inside you will find the gun. Here it's a display edition, so there is no gun inside, but you will have your Kinex TP9 with an engraved serial number. So 40 pieces for the tan, 40 pieces for the black, and 40 pieces for the dual tone. So yes, this will come in the same time the Kinex TP9 will be released. So at SHOT Show I have shown you the SCAR-SC by RS. Today I'm gonna introduce you this prototype of the SCAR-SC by Bolt. So it will be released maybe at the end of the year, maybe next year. This SCAR-SC will be with the BRSS Bolt recoil shock system with the tied-in wiring, which will be here. That's different from the RS, with the battery was here in the RS, but here on the SCAR-SC by Bolt. One jewel replica, which is pretty cool for playing CQB, of course. And that's quite the same for the design as the RS, of course, because it's still the classic SCAR-SC. So this is a cool release, and it's making the people will be able to choose between an high-end EAG like the RS1 to have some improved performance, but if they like realism and some more sensation, you will have the BRSS1, which will be cool, of course, too. So this is the FN-M4A1, which has been released in February 2022. It's our new FN GBB replica. It's not just an M4 to do an M4, but under FN. The US Army has made a contract with FN Airsoft USA to provide them the M4A1, but by FN. So this is the kind of the new M4A1 of the US Army. So this is why we have decided to make it and develop it. So here it is. It's a quite cool GBBR replica, ready to use on the field, and that's pretty it about it. In 2021 we had released, and between 2020 and 2021 we had released the M4 Hornet, Red Fox, Blue Fox, and this was new AEG with MOSFET. But at the end of the year or next year we are gonna release the M4 Hornet Pro under Colt license, of course. So which is particular with its replica. It's all the improvement inside. So you have a precision barrel of 6.03 millimeter diameter in, a CNC blob pop-up unit here. Maybe you see it here. Full teeth piston, reinforced gear, high torque motor. So it's made to have the better performance out of the box, because as you well known, most of the airsofters, when they buy a standard AEG, the first thing they do, they do some upgrades and modification on it. So normally with this replica you don't really need to do so much things because everything is ready to play and have the best performance, quick spring change of course. So that's a cool replica which will come in a few months or next year I hope. Regarding the new products in the Desert Eagle range, we have this one which is L6 Black, which will be released later in the year. It's a 4.5 semi-automatic Desert Eagle, so it's quite cool if you are an airgun lover. Here we have 3 new Desert Eagle, the Desert Tiger stripe in gold, black and silver, which make you a kind of a gangster style. They are pretty nice, the finishing is really great. It's some gas blowback replica with a back system. Full metal, so classic Desert Eagle, but you know, it's really nice to have these ones. Also for all of our Desert Eagle, excluding Baby Eagle of course, we have this holster which allows you to fit all the Desert Eagle of our range, even the IEP one right here. So all of this Desert Eagle fits in here, which could be wear on your belt, but there is some different attachments, so you can put on your backpack, your plate carrier, on a drop leg, everything. So that's for the Eagle. Here we have some new AKs. The two first is 6mm new IEG. We will have a wide range of AK, but we have 2 of them here. So it's quite standard IEG, full metal, with some real wood parts for the AK, which have wood parts. So quite standard, but always cool to have some new design, black design, which will make the AK more modern, you know. Here you can see the FN Scar SC, but we are releasing the full range of scars by RS. So the FN Scar SC, Scar H, Scar L, and of course the Scar H TPR, which is a quite longer scar. So if you are a scar lover and you do CQB, you have the Scar SC, and if you have to do some wider range operation, this one is for you, with an adjustable cheek pad here and a shoulder pad also adjustable, a very length barrel and end guard. So it's quite nice to have this kind of replica made by RS, because you know there is the slim motor and the slim grip, the UFCU gearbox, the quick spring change, you can fit the battery in here. So yes, really nice replica, almost ready to use. If you want to change the power, you just have to remove the spring. So this will come in a few weeks now, so all the range, and it's quite great to bring that to the airsoft world. And almost the Scar SC, which is quite great. You have seen it at SHOT Show. It will be sold in this box, so it's quite nice for airsoft player to have this kind of package with a standard M4 magazine with FN markings. So yes, we are proud to release this almost 3 or 4 years after FN Airstyle released the real one. So yeah, it's time to try it.